Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to film an eyeshadow look for you. I'm going to do another look with the Metal Matte palette since I've only been able to do one look for you guys. And I honestly don't really know what, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but I haven't actually tried these colors yet. So we're going to see how they do. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a purple smoky eye today, pretty much using all matte shadows. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to start by putting on my primer. I never go without a primer. I'm going to use the Ulta Eye Primer Nude Matte today. And I'm just going to use a little, squeeze out a little bit of this. And it's kind of this nude color. I'm just going to pat it on my other finger and then put on my eyelid. And I do put my primer on the eyelid and I blend it all the way up to my brow bone and make sure I go out a bit. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a winged liner today. Guess we'll see by the end of this what the shadow looks like and if I want to do a winged liner or not. So I'm going to put the primer out a little bit just in case I do want to do it. And then I just take the whatever is remaining on my finger and do down the bottom. Alrighty. So once that's done, I'm going to set that, and I'm going to use this. This is the brush I usually use to set my primer. It's a Urban Decay kind of fluffy blending brush. I like this brush for this. So I'm going to go in with my Metal Matte palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Bone to set that. It's just kind of a creamy, not quite white bone color. Alrighty, so now that we've got that base, put away this primer. I'm going to go in with my transition shade. I do usually do my transition shade first and bring that into the crease. And I use just a really fluffy brush to do this. This is my Sonia Kashuk blending brush. It's really just a fluffy kind of brush. And I'm going to go in with the color Suade, which is just this light kind of brownish, kind of, I don't know, almost like a khaki kind of color. And alrighty. So now that we've got that, I'm going to go in with the darkest purple in here, and I hope this is dark enough. I may have to mix the burgundy and the purple, but we're going to go in with Ribbon first, which is this dark purple here, right here, Ribbon. And I'm going to go in with this kind of a standard eyeshadow. This was just a Sonia Kashuk brush. It's just kind of a regular eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to pack this color on to my lid. Okay, I have no idea what this is going to look like, so we'll see. It's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. I may go in with a MAC purple that I've got that's kind of a darker purple, because this isn't quite the color I was going for. This is almost reminds me of like a pastel-y kind of purple, and the camera looks more blue than it really is too, which is kind of interesting. Kind of disappointed with this color actually. Not the purple I was going for. Now the decision is whether to mix that burgundy color or use Let's see. I think I'm going to go in with Fig, which is this darker purple. It's a MAC color. Go over that. See how much that darkened up? Don't worry, we're going to blend this out. Just going to put that all over. Just make sure you get all those little gaps that might be up where your lashes are. Because again, I haven't quite decided if I'm doing winged liner or any liner for that matter. So I want to make sure that there's no gaps by the lashes. And thankfully, I'm not getting a lot of fallout. I'm getting a tad, but I'm just going to kind of brush that away. So I think that's all I'm going to use from that palette, hopefully. So I'm just going to take that Sonia Kashuk brush again and just blend that, start to blend that out. From that dark color. I think I'm still going to use a bit of burgundy. I'm still not really digging the eye right now. So I'm going to go in with this velvet color, which I know I used before in another look. Just going to pat that and put that on the lid. Oh yeah, that's darkened it up quite a bit. Kind of made it more of a plum. I'm really liking that kind of a plum color. That's really pretty. Okay, well, this is working. Oh, I hit my elbow. That hurt. Ow. That's what happens when I leave a drawer open. Keep on working here. Okay. Now I'm liking what's going on here. I'm going to bring it up a tad bit. Okay. I'm liking how this color is going. So I'm going to go back to my MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to go in with the lighter purple, which is this silk color. Let's see, I'm going to blend this up into my crease a bit. I'm just going to start off by a little bit because I don't know how it's going to look. Now, one thing with me is I do have hooded eyes, so a lot of times with a crease color, I've got to go up a bit higher than you normally would. So I kind of look straight into the mirror and, you know, make it so I can actually see the shadow. So you'll see me kind of alternate from working like this to more of a straight angle. Go in a bit more with that color on the other side. And if you wanted this to even be a sharper angle, you could even put some tape and put that in. That's going to make it more of a sharper edge. But today I just want to kind of go for a soft, more smoky effect. So that's what I've got so far. I think I'm going to go back in with this eyeshadow brush and do a tad bit more of that velvet. I feel like we've lost some of the intensity while we blended a bit, so I'm just going to darken that up a bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone. I'm just going to go in with a flat shader brush like this, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. And I think for this, I'm going to go ahead and just go back with bone, still a matte color, and just highlight my arch of my brow area. And then again on the other side. You could do a shimmery, if you prefer to do a shimmery highlight on the brow bone, you could do that as well. And I think I'm going to do a bit of a shimmery color in my inner corners. I think I might try this Glitz color, which is this kind of a pinky peach highlighting color. And what do I want to use for this? Where's the brush I'm looking for? I guess I'll use this one. This is a Sonia Kashuk kind of pointed, it's technically called a crease brush. I don't necessarily use it for that. So I'm going to go in with the color Glitz, which again is this kind of a peachy color. Oh, that's working good. Just use that to highlight the inner corner. Alrighty. So I think I'm going to bring some color down to my lower lid area. So again, I'm going to kind of just do the same thing that I did on top. I'm going to first go in with that color Ribbon, which was that purpley kind of color. Back in with Velvet, kind of just do the same effect, so that darkened it up quite a bit. I think I'm just, drag it in a bit. But really light hand as I do that inner part of my eye. Just like that. Make sure to blend that all out. And then just for extra measures to make sure everything is blended really well, I'm going to go back in with my MAC brush and just blend those all together. It's just as important to make sure that the bottom is blended as well as the top. So that's what I've got so far. Now, I really don't think I'm going to do eyeliner today. I think I'm just going to pop some lashes on. So I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. Quick coat of mascara. And I find that, oh, look what I just did. Never fails. Never fails. And I have no, I have no Q-tips up here. So, all right. So tragedy averted. I was able to fix it. So freaking annoying when that happens. Does that happen to you guys? You get down to like almost the end and you do one stinking mistake, and thank goodness for video editing and thank goodness for makeup remover. Anyway, back to what I was saying, now that I forgot what I was saying. So anyway, now that my lashes are prepped and not quite dry, the other thing with this mascara is I feel like it takes forever to dry. Alrighty, so I'm going to go in with some long flirty lashes today. I'm using my Ardell 105s. Alright, now that I've got both those on, I'm just going to, now that my mascara's had a bit more time to dry, is I really just squeeze the lashes together, and I squeeze a bit down on the base of the eyelid and the lashes, just to make sure that it is secure and that it's not going to go anywhere. And still, after all that time, the mascara wasn't completely dry. It's so annoying. I really hate that mascara. I'm almost about ready just to go buy some more, and who cares if I waste it because it's really that bad. I hate wasting stuff though. I don't know. The lips. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this NYX liquid lipstick, matte liquid lipstick in the color Embellishment. It says Liply 02 on the top. I don't know. It says Embellishment, but then it says Liply 02. So what is the real color? I don't know. But you just get it, and it's kind of on this wand applicator. These are anyway, that's the finished look, you guys. Just a pretty simple smoky purple eye using that metal matte palette, as well as one MAC eyeshadow just to darken up the purple just a tad. I didn't initially like the way that was, you know, turning out with that, just the purple color from the palette. I was thinking it was going to be a lot darker. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this look. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know what you thought about the video, if you you know, ended up recreating this look yourself, of what you thought, and you know, let me know how it turned out. I love hearing from you guys, so please make some comments or post some comments, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Caught up in my